Jonas, I mean, you've seen Gortat a lot over the years. How much more comfortable do you get in a matchup once you've seen a guy gone up against a guy for a number of years?
We know each other's moves pretty much. I know what he can do, he knows what I can do, and he's a tough player. He's a tough player. Maybe he didn't have it going last game, but it's not what you can expect from him on Friday. He's a good player. He's capable, and I think he's gonna come out with special energy and special motivation to play. So my job is to not relax and keep doing what I do.
How do things change for you when they go smaller and have Morris or Scott at the 5 instead of a guy like Gortat?
I mean, our mindset as a team use that advantage. They're small, and we pound the glass, we punch inside, we have like a screen and roll, which is working for us. So just use it as advantage. They're trying to use it as their advantage. We're doing the same job, same thing.
It's maybe not the loudest building in the league, but what do you remember in the playoffs or in close games in Washington, what the crowd's like?
Oh, we had some tough experience out there, especially in the playoffs, right? So we go in there to win a game. We're gonna do everything to win a game. So building not important, other players not important. It's about us. How we gonna play? How much we gonna want to win? How we gonna be ready for them? Because they're gonna play hard. It's do or die for them. So we expect them to play really hard and play good.
Is it harder to stay focused being up 2-0 instead of having the desperation when you're down?
It is better to be
better, but is it harder
up, but harder, I don't know. Good teams just want to win. They don't look at the record. They play games as they're 0-0, and they're going there to win a game. That's what we do.
Jimmy, it's common in the NBA when a team hasn't achieved success with the same group. Hey, blow it up, break it up, trade some pieces. But it also seems like there's real advantage to continuity. That after several years, you almost can play with certain guys blindfolded. That hey, you know where you want to be. You know where, when, how they like the ball, how they deliver it. I was wondering, you speak to the value of continuity, even if you haven't gotten to where you want to go. Just keeping units together, just because it's easier to play with guys you know.
Yeah, we especially Carl, DeMar, me, been here for 6-7 years. So we have that relationship, we have that knowing about each other, expecting each other's next move, expecting knowing where you need to be to open a guy, to give him the alley to drive, especially DeMar. He's such a good driver, such a good changing direction jump shooter. So sometimes you just gotta pick your spots and not be on his way. Take your defender away from the action, and that opens him. So knowing each other is really our advantage. Bench is playing good. Knowing each other again, they're in the gym all the time, doing the same drills. So sometimes I get boring about that, but they're still doing it. So that's how they know each other, and that's how things are working.